What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Danny Boy here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the default recruit operators in Rainbow Six Siege. And if you go AFK and forget to pick an operator, or if you just doing something else and forget to pick an operator, what I would recommend for you to have as a default class for your operators. So let's start. For the attacker operator, I would say to go to the GIGN and pick up the F2. The F2 is the gun that Twitch uses and is very powerful. The reason that I tell you to pick up the F2 is because with the F2, even if you don't have good aim, it has a high rate of fire and is easy to kill targets even when they're moving. For the secondary, pick the P9, and the reason is because the only two options you get is the P9 or the Magnum. If you guys know, if you're not accurate with the Magnum, well, you're screwed, and that's something that really gets on my nerves because the Magnum is supposed to be powerful and it takes 4 shots to kill them, which is another disadvantage of the Magnum. That is that it runs out of ammo really quickly. Then I put breach charges on the class, and the reason I put breach charges is because the other option was smoke grenades, and smoke grenades aren't really that reliable unless you're Glads, and I'm not playing as Glads, so I don't see why I need it. And lastly, I put stuns as my last item, and the reason that I use stuns is because it's easier to kill an enemy when you want to run into the objective even faster. But yeah, I'm giving you an overview picture of the whole class setup, and I hope you guys enjoy the visuals that I'm giving you guys. Secondly, and the most importantly in my opinion, is the defensive operator. And what I would recommend for you for the defensive operator is to go to the GSG operators and pick the MP7. The reason is because it has a high rate of fire as well, and the iron sights are good to the point that you could get kills and feel comfortable using it without a scope. And the person that uses the MP7 that is Bandit, and he is really good with it when you have a scope with it. But I could also play with him and not have a scope on it, and I still would do good. And the second option for a weapon would be my secondary, the P12, because that has the most ammo, and I find that when you have the most ammo, you seem to win the most gunfights because you have to reload less. And then I put barbed wire on it because barbed wire is something that you want to use to slow down the enemies, and also for signals that the enemies are coming in, because you could hear it and it's very loud. Lastly, I put the nitro cell, and the reason is because you could make rotation holes and you could kill enemies when they're next to a wall. But that's all that I have for you guys. Tell me if you guys agree or disagree with me. Until next time, guys, it's been your boy Danny Boy here, and I'm out. Peace.